Jules in studio. Listen, Katy Cats, we have Katy Perry tickets happening at 7 a.m. But first, let's take care of business. The girls, you lost the big game bet. You bet on Kansas City. Me and JD bet on Philly. We won. And the premise was that we would take over your Instagram account for 24 hours. That was fun.
Yeah, I think we were really confident that Kansas City would actually win. Yeah, didn't work out.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! JD, did you have fun taking over producer Jules' account?
I had a blast. I mean, those were all pictures she sent me of her, to be honest.
Gosh.
A lot of feet pics.
So many.
And people were believing they were your feet.
I know. Which is disgusting. And if you did, you're dumb.
Are they still up on your Instagram account?
They're up right now, so you can go see them still, but they will be getting removed soon.
So log on. Let's get you some followers. Producer Jules, Jules. Producer Jules. All the feet pics, in her defense, they're JD's feet. And I had fun watching. You went all day, bro. Yesterday we said we're going to take a day off, and you literally spent all day. I knew what I was going to do at the end of the night, so I went Instagram live as Sienna.
I know. I almost was asleep at that point, and then I log on, and it's just a candle burning. I was like, what is going on?
It was awesome.
I was laughing a lot. It was great.
So people thought they were talking to Sienna, and I was talking about marriage, how it is to be part of the morning mess, and why I don't shave. And we had a good time with it. Then JD jumped on as Jules, and then me and you pretended that we were girly popping. It was fun.
My friends are so stupid because I put up a bunch of cropped pictures of me and Jules and like wrote out this poem, and then I used the hashtag my man. And like I actually had genuine friends of mine be like, are you guys really together? This is kind of like freaking me out. I'm like, you think someone would put up my man?
Insane. So, oh my gosh. And I had the same exact experience. The amount of genuine people that thought, one, me and JD were together, and two, that his feet were mine. It was so genuine. But the worst part about it is that I forgot my Instagram was connected to my Facebook. So my Facebook is really just for like my family that's on the East Coast that doesn't have access to Instagram. So they're watching all these pictures and feet and things come up, and my aunt's like commenting like, good for you, honey. You don't even know what's going on right now. Like, barely.
But the worst of the worst is JD had too much fun to it. He DM'd a guy. Now, I want to be respectful. Who is this guy that JD DM'd, Jules?
I've known him since high school. We've talked here and there. Someone I'm not really trying to see anymore. And
you were seeing him.
I was for a little bit, yeah. Mm-hmm. And JD decides to pick him out of how many people that I follow on Instagram.
Why'd you pick this guy?
Well, I sent multiple DMs. I was a little reckless.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I was responding to some of Sienna's DMs.
I know, you ripped through my DMs. I specifically kept count of how many I had unread request general, and they were all cleaned out by Joey Boy.
Yeah. There was messages from my ex-wife to Sienna that I put her on blast with. Some girl asked where she got her Grammys dress. I said K-Momo. It was fun. I had a good time.
Michael Phelps, all I did was tag him in a photo, and you made it seem like he was in my DMs. He's a married man.
Nice, man. I'm giving you an air dap. I like it. I like
So as you call in, if you've ever taken a prank too far, JD was having a conversation with this guy you used to talk to and told him to meet up with you.
Yeah.
And you had no idea that this was happening.
I had no idea this was going on. Because I did still have access to my Instagram, but I wasn't really checking it because JD was on it all day.
All day.
All day.
All day.
It was literally nonstop. So I really wasn't paying attention to my DMs because we had an agreement that he wasn't going to go in my DMs.
And then I changed the password.
So this guy you're talking back and forth with, this guy she used to talk to, you invited him to meet you as Jules somewhere.
Yeah, down the street here, there's a spot called Pedal House. And, okay, I didn't take it too far because every DM started out with, hey, Zaddy. Like, I was talking crazy, and this guy just took the bait.
Okay, well, you don't know him. He responds to things like that.
He showed up.
He showed up. And he came all the way from like Scottsdale. He drove like a half hour.
Oh, you put it on him before. Okay, so
I feel so horrible.
You didn't show up though, JD.
I sure didn't because I forgot.
Reckless.
Because I was so busy posting other pictures that like
I feel like it wouldn't have even been as bad, honestly, if you just showed up and like claim the joke.
I
but
agree. Let me buy you a beer.
Just sit there
Yeah.
and just like not have anyone to respond to you.
So when did you find out that this guy went to meet you and this is all?
I literally just found out this morning because I went to bed. I didn't even check my DMs. I woke
Right.
up this morning and then I was kind of just rechecking my Instagram. I was
Yeah.
about to delete everything and then I decided to keep it up for a little bit. And then I looked at the messages and I saw all the DMs he sent.
Did he DM or text you like where you at or
He
like?
was DMing me because I guess JD was talking to him on there, but he has my phone number, but he didn't call me or anything. So it was crazy. I
Oh,
don't
he
know.
must be big mad then.
I'm shy. I would be.
Right.
I really would be.
It's funny, but that's too far.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like,
Joey, you would have done the same
I
thing.
know I had the opportunity. I
And
didn't do
yeah,
that.
we did.
I
Sienna's
did
way
it.
different.
I
like,
just feel like I was a really good sport all day,
Yeah.
and I let you do whatever the hell you want, and you took advantage of it.
I feel like you would have done the same to me.
No,
Maybe a little.
not maybe.
So that was a joke gone too far. We got more to talk about that. I would love to hear some calls from you and yours about a prank gone too far. Yeah, I think JD has some apologizing to do to Jules up next. Hold on, y'all. Producer Jules, it's your guy Joey Boy. I'm trying to convince Producer Jules to call this guy to maybe straighten out that this was all a joke. If you missed the show yesterday, the boys won the big game bet. Philly beat Kansas City, so we took over the girls' Instagram handle for 24 hours. JD decided to DM this guy, tell him to meet up. He thought he was meeting up with Jules, a guy he used to hook up with back in the days.
Yes.
And obviously you didn't know about this, so he showed up to the bar by himself and got stood up by JD.
Uh-huh.
Joke gone too far, as we were saying.
Correct.
So I'm trying to convince you, let's call the guy. Are you texting right now to see if we can call him?
I've been texting him, yes, just like trying to severely like apologize
Yeah.
because I feel horrible and he's being a bit dry. So
Poor guy. He has nothing to do with this. So
I
he,
know.
Do you think he'll get a little more mad if we put him on the radio to call him
I
up?
kind of do. But I mean, at this point, I feel like I have to kind of like do whatever, and maybe if we just show him that it like is a joke,
yeah.
it maybe it'll just.
Do you, well, to see if, like, legally we got to let him know he's on the radio, see if he wants to go on. And do you want to talk to him? You want JD to call and apologize?
No,
Or you-
JD has done enough.
he'll make it worse.
He didn't even look at the profile. All day I'm posting feet pics. I'm doing all those things. The message I said, if you really want it, come meet me at Pedal House. I mean, come on. Come on.
It's not my fault he's stupid. I mean, dang.
Damn, this guy's catching strays.
He's like Drake right now, just catching all the L's.
This guy's just minding his business. Thought he was gonna get some from Jules, and it's JD in his feet. Oh my god! So we did ask you, as we're trying to see if we can get a hold of this guy, so Jules can, I think, squash it with him. We said, call. Have you ever been involved with a joke that was gone too far, whether you were the victim or you pulled a prank that went too far? To let us know at 833
730.
6377. We got Leah and Phoenix on the line. Leah, what prank went too far?
Okay, my favorite was doing prank calls. This was before there was caller ID, okay?
Okay.
So you could call people. There was no cell phones. I'm aging myself right now. So I remember we get the phone book, and so we would just dial random numbers. And one of the times we called, some guy answered or whatever, and we were, "Hey, honey, how you doing?" And we're little girls. We're like in middle school, and we're talking to this guy, and we're trying to be smooth. And next thing you know, there's a woman in the background. She's like, "Who is it?" And he's like, nobody." "What? Who is it?" And then she wanted to hear, so she grabbed the phone, and we started talking to her, acting like we were with her man.
Oh,
and they got totally
no.
pissed off. But to us, it was totally hilarious. And then we just hung up.
Oh my
So-
gosh, she totally divorced that dude.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure we had like little girl voices, so that's probably even.
That's even worse. Yeah.
Makes him look way worse.
I know. And this dude was just minding his business. You said back in the day, so he's probably watching, I don't even know, I Love Lucy. And you totally gotten divorced and that he was with some underage girl. What in the Drake?
Yeah, we were horrible, but it was fun. There was nothing else to do back then. There was no internet.
Right. So you just were little 13, 14-year-old sucias.
Well, yeah.
God.
It's the thrill of it. It's fun.
What fun. This guy's marriage ended off a prank call, man.
I know. There was a time where my friends and I, we were just putting our names into the phone, and one of my friends at the time, her name spelled the number to go to this party line, and so ever since we discovered that party line, every weekend we were calling it, and you got some weirdos on there.
Really?
Yeah, I was like in 7th, 8th grade, and you would just interact, kind of like how she did, Leah did.
Yes, party lines. Oh, can we bring that back?
I just took you back, huh, girl?
How did party lines work? You just dialed a number and there's just a bunch of people on there.
There's a bunch of people
Yep.
on there, and then I think if you just interact with one person, then I think you could have a side conversation. I'm trying to remember it. I was like 10 or 11, but
Oh my gosh,
was
this
so-
all seems bad
Everyone would
ideas.
shout out
Yeah.
where they're from, so you could try to see if you could even meet up at some point.
Oh, that's true, because a bunch of teenagers on there.
Oh yeah, gosh, man, we were able to run amok back then.
I know. Whatever
Run
happened.
amok.
add that to the list.
So you got a little 13-year-old gang at this point.
Yeah, we would TP houses. We would do everything.
Ah, the good old days.
Yep. But now we can't afford to waste toilet paper. So.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Yeah. People don't TP or egg houses anymore. Eggs are quite
Yeah,
expensive.
the eggs are gold.
And then now we're raising iPad kids, so they just like to stay inside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we appreciate you sharing, Leo. It's nice chopping it up with you, love.
Yes. Good to talk to y'all.
All right. Talk soon. Bye.
Bye.
So, all right, he just texted me back and he said that we can call.
You can call.
Yeah, so
Do we jump in on the call, or you just want to talk to him?
I feel like I just want to let me just
Okay.
see what's going to happen first.
You should let me.
No, JD, do
If
not.
it's going well and he's laughing, you can jump in. But if he's not, then I'd rather you guys just stay out of it.
I feel that.
It's my fault. I mean,
Yeah.
I
If he's
could.
pissed off, I don't want you to piss him off even more.
All right. Jill's calling her. I don't want to say ex, his former hookup or former hookup, to apologize for JD's mistake. The joke gone too far.
Yeah, I'm going.
Prank that went too far.
Hello.
Hey, Rob, it's Jules.
Hey.
Okay, I'm so sorry. First of all, I know you showed up at Pedal House last night. I did not know that when you were there. So I don't know if you saw my Instagram yesterday, but obviously you saw like the feet pics and everything. So obviously that was not me. I lost a bet for the Super Bowl. And JD took over my Instagram and he decided to take it a step too far. He was DMing you. He made all these plans. I did not know about it, and I feel horrible. I'm so sorry.
So it was just a joke?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, we're friends. Like, of course, like, I love you and stuff, but, like, I did not know about it. Like, I'm really
Yeah,
sorry.
it's okay, I guess.
Well, I promise I'm going to make it up to you. I really, really will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I hope you weren't sitting there for long, and I just know that this was not for me personally.
Yeah, cool, no worries.
Okay, well, I will call you tonight, and hopefully we can kind of just figure it out, and maybe we can actually go get a drink or something soon.
Okay.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, I hope you have a good day. Again, I'm really, really sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
later.
All right, bye. What the? Oh, my God, JD.
That was so worth it.
My stomach is literally in knots right now. Like, my heart is in my stomach.
That's tough. He just
Horrible.
Yeah.
he sounds like a really nice guy that doesn't want to be mad, but he's mad. So I give him points on that.
I mean, I understand why he
Yeah.
is mad. JD definitely took it too far. He wasted his time
take it too
going
far. You
somewhere
guys
where
are
Jules
being-
wasn't going to show
You
up.
guys are being so dramatic. He's fine.
He was DMing me on Instagram to see where I was at. He didn't call my phone number, so I literally did not know. Like, I was just at home, chilling.
Well, if he didn't have your phone number, then
He has
that's
my
not
number,
my
but
problem.
you were communicating with him on DMs. So
Sure
that's why
was.
He was.
That's a funny ass joke. That's a funny. I kept it light with
Joey,
Sienna.
come on. You want me to commit to the bit?
No, that was funny.
Imagine if she got my phone, who she would be hitting up.
Ah, that's good. Hey, that's a fair question. If the girls won the bet and you had JD's social, you wouldn't have played a prank on JD like that?
Right now, I definitely would, because I'm actually kind of pissed.
You would be so petty. You would hit up somebody I wouldn't want to be in contact with.
Okay, but I wouldn't, like, put you in a position where, like,
Hey, yo.
you look bad like that, though.
How do you know? You didn't know. You wouldn't know who you're talking to. I don't know who this guy is.
No,
I was just having
honestly,
fun.
you crossed the line with me.
Are you really upset?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Speaking of putting a position,
Oh my God.
this guy got a get out of jail free card, bro. He's like, I'll meet you up.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're gonna have to make it up to him.
Yeah.
JD,
now
this
I
is gonna
will.
this is gonna backfire on you, JD.
Why? What if she actually ends up liking this guy?
No, because I've been kind of trying to phase him out, honestly, and you just made it so much worse.
Come back going in, man. Next man
No.
up.
That was awkward.
Yeah.
He was a nice guy, though.
He sounded like a nice guy.
He is a nice guy, which is why I've been trying to let him go easily and not be, rude to him.
Ah, it could have been way worse. You're being such a baby about it.
I don't think he should hold a grudge over it. I think he's allowed to be a little upset, but
Right.
he should get over it eventually.
Yeah, he should just hate JD.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
right.
fine.
Why are we
There we
laughing
go.
then?
You're overreacting. You're being a baby,
You
to be
crossed
honest.
the line.
Because it's a
Well,
fun.
it's not like I sent him anything crazy. I
It
just
was
made him.
already a big deal to give you my password to my Instagram.
You
and
lost the
took it
bet,
too far.
Jules.
But you took it too far. That was not in the deal.
That wasn't the deal. I got to do whatever I want, so I set
taken
him up.
over. It kind of is, but I was much nicer to Sienna.
Yeah, thank you so much. You got me a lot more followers, so I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Oh my God. I feel for. See, listen. Here's the thing. This guy's a nice guy. He really likes Jules. She's already trying to let him down. Nothing against him, but he's already going to get his heart, little heart broken from Jules because she's not interested anymore. He went out last night, probably got dressed up, smelled good, took a shower to meet up with Jules. She doesn't show up. He thinks he got ghosted, stood up. He goes home like, I'm a loser. Now